You know me, I say this often. I try not to make a habit of starting with, oh my gosh, the price on something, right? I mean, it's a great product that we're presenting. But sometimes I got to start with the price. Oreck is a name that you know and that you trust for cleaning your homes. You guys have been doing this for decades.
Yeah, over 50 years.
50 years now. So I am going to start with the price. This is the Oreck Upright Pro Lightweight Vacuum with bags, 2 speeds for hardwoods and carpets. On the Oreck website, it is $350. Okay. QVC's clearance price is $129 and change. We were joking that you could buy 2.5 of these.
Yeah.
For about the same price as you could get it on the website right now. That's why I'm more than a little excited about it. Hey, we've got it on 6 easy pays, which means this Oreck vacuum comes home for $21 and change with 0 shipping and handling. 30,000 orders have been placed, but most of those were before we took it down to the clearance price. I got that out of the way, but you know I'm going to say that again because I'm proud of it. But before we even get into that, like really, why are we so excited? It's because it's a really good Oreck vacuum.
It's such a good vacuum. Oreck pioneered lightweight, lifting it up 9 pounds. I've given birth to babies that weigh more than this vacuum. 9
There's
pounds.
a comparison.
And it's about power. Light doesn't mean it doesn't have might. This has a ton of power, but it's also about capacity. Power it up with just your thumb. This vacuum has a bag in it. So why a bag vacuum? Because a bag vacuum picks up the dirt and traps it inside the bag. Now, if I had a canister vac, I'd be done.
Well, you'd have to go empty it.
I'd be done.
Right.
Because this is what 2 quarts looks like. Right here, and then you bring it over to the kitchen. We're talking about this, and you get that poof of dust, and then you think, okay, well, now I've got to start my dusting.
I'm going to vacuum again.
No, there's 7 layers of HEPA filtration in here, so I can keep going and going and going. And I know that all of the dirt that I suck up, whether it's the pet hair, whether it's the guck, those dust bunnies,
going and going,
going and going, 9.5 quart capacity. It's huge. So you can go months and months and months, depending on the size of your home, of course, and how much dirt seems to multiply in there, without having to worry about emptying that bag. And it comes with a second bag, which is fantastic. So literally, we're talking about no fuss and low maintenance. So if you're someone like myself that just wants, flick it on with your thumb and you're done, easiness, it's just as simple as that. And here's the magic right inside here. Let me pop this open and show you. This is what we call SaniSeal technology. When I open up this bag, HEPA filtration means 99.97% of all particles down to 0.3 microns, allergens, trapped in here, plus a carbon filter. So that funk that smells like a wet dog, even though you don't have a wet dog, trapped in here as well.
Well, that's why you really could keep going for months.
You
could. Because in other vacuums, maybe you could go for a long time, but it would start to stink so bad because you can.
The vacuum funk.
Right.
We don't like the vacuum funk. So here's SaniSeal. You lock that up and then you dispose of the bag. And it's just so simple. Because it has a soft cloth exterior, you can brush it up against your furniture and you can go underneath your furniture. And I'll show you that in a sec. But this is a multi-floor kind of a vac. It's not just carpet, it's everything. Whether you have thick Berber, well, this is just a regular broadloom. Delicate hardwood, with my thumb, I can power it down to low speed. Don't think, oh boy, well, I always have to use something different on my hardwood. Nope. And then right on to that low pile carpet. Maybe it's in your basement, maybe it's in your den. Doesn't matter. And then this is the best.
Well, here's a point I want to call out. As you're watching the coffee grounds on tile, do you see any of them flying around?
No.
Like that's what happens.
Don't you
with
hate
a lot
that?
Of yeah. Then I go, oh, well, what's
yeah,
the
it's
point?
like, well, I just vacuumed over there.
Now
I guess now I've got to go back.
Right.
And at home, when you've got carpet, you've got rugs, this is a vac that actually has been certified by the American Rug and Carpet Institute. So they're the governing body that knows a thing or two about carpet. And what they love about Oreck vacuums is the fact that these were the vacuums that people used in the hotel industry because they work, because they did such a great job. Yeah, that's why I'm used to seeing them. I'm used to seeing them in industrial applications where it isn't just a Sunday cleaning. That's it.
It's a daily heavy-duty cleaning. This is a $21 easy pay on an Oreck vacuum. Oh, but can I get into tight spaces? Low profile on this one, so yes, you can. What's beautiful about this too, because I'm sure a lot of people, maybe you haven't been vacuuming with a bag vacuum and you kind of lost sight of why that is an advantage. It really is because of capacity, and it is because it traps it and keeps it inside. But let's not forget about the Oreck name, because that means that you're not just getting a great deal and then you're done. You guys are about maintaining and upkeeping this so that you own it for years.
Oh my gosh, that's the best point. There are 3 annual tune-ups that you can use over 6 years with this Oreck vac. So what does that mean? It means that you bring it in to any Oreck location, and there are Oreck stores all across the nation.
There's one right up the road here.
I know, I drove past one. I was like, there's one. You bring it in, and they will get it spick and span, just like brand new, just like when you take your car in to be serviced. But here's the best part. They'll give you a loaner.
I know,
so
I
you're
didn't
never
know that until you
without
told
a
me. I'm
vac.
like, you get a loaner too?
You get a loaner vac. So how awesome is that? I mean, even thinking of the value of that alone, the fact that they're taking care of you. And that's what Oreck's about, a family company. These are assembled in Tennessee using globally sourced parts. So there's that great American story to tell as well. And you've